Speaking of posting and models, you've been doing a lot of posts recently on new exciting developments in the AI space, like open source models rapidly closing the gap with proprietary ones, which is exciting. And you've also been posting a lot about protocols like MCP, Model Context Protocol, moving toward vendor neutral governance under the Linux Foundation. So how will these kinds of developments, open source, accessibility, how will that redefine the competitive landscape?
I think especially around, like, I know we were talking a little bit about AI. And in general, I think open source will catch up. You have also a lot of contributions that could happen today with agentic AI in a different way. But I think especially when you have governance with Linux Foundation, Ray actually recently also joined the Linux Foundation, and you have VLLM, Ray, Kubernetes. It's like the stack. It's like the AI compute stack, right? And I think it's crucial, especially there's also with MCP joining as well. I think it's crucial for it not to be owned by one company and for it to have governance. So that's obviously, and also from the community standpoint, I think there's processes and all that that are really important. And as far as open source, I think it opens, funny, it's pun, but it opens a lot of opportunity, even as we see more people build servers in their house, okay? Using open source models like Gemma 4 that just came out and DeepSeek and all that, I think it allows you to also build in different ways and fine tune and update things. And that allows for a lower barrier to entry. And as we were talking about a lot, it's democratization. I also am very, very big on encouraging people to contribute to open source in their career. I think that you also find your community and you innovate in different ways. And you're able to learn a lot through seeing the code there too. And yeah, MCP is also a great example. In general, I'm very passionate about open source. I think, one, from a community standpoint, as you could tell, I'm a people person. I think the open source, I think the culture of innovation and being able to build on each other will always win in the long run. We have to make sure that's the case. I think also it allows us to all be able to keep up as well. But yeah,
and
I was just trying Gemma 4 on OpenClaw.
Yeah,
it was good.
Nice. What have you been doing with OpenClaw?
So at first, before Claude got really, I feel like, okay, now I'm kind of more on Claude than OpenClaw. But I think initially I was trying to make it my AI assistant that was just at home and building out a bit of a newsletter I want to do, but and some automations there. Although I would say that Claude works really well for most of that right now for me. As I've been building a lot more skills and plugging, just all the stuff. I'm also trying to always keep up. And as of recently leaving any skill, I get to build a lot more. It's very new, but there's a lot of building for myself as far as systems. I think that's also my tip. Always first thing, solve your own problems. And then you'll be able to probably share that and teach. Yeah. And so lots of skills, lots of mistakes too. Some of my skills were overlapping a little bit. So I think the best way to learn is to always build. But now you could also watch your agents work. But yeah, I kind of have been I call it the experimentation phase because I try almost like I try a lot of different things. Gemma 4 I really like for my phone because on airplane my Wi-Fi is really bad and now I could just talk to AI from there. I also have used Olama and put it on my laptop and have that running too. But I think sometimes I don't want to switch the Wi-Fi from the phone to the laptop and I'm with kids, so I can't always open the laptop. So got my handy dandy phone.